Hey everyone! Enjoy your stay on our channel again. If you're new, click the subscribe button and ring the bell to make sure you don't miss any of our movies. We're going to talk about something very interesting today: things narcissists do when they're alone. This video is for people who have ever thought what a narcissist does when they are alone without anyone else around. Stay tuned, because we're about to find out some interesting facts and habits. Allow us to begin. Narcissists are often thought of as people who need other people's approval, attention, and respect. But how they act when they're by themselves can be just as telling, if not more so. When no one is looking and no one to influence or impress, narcissists do and think many things that show who they really are and the problems they're having inside. We'll look at some of the things narcissists do by themselves. 1. Pride in oneself and vanity. A narcissist will often spend a lot of time thinking about how great they are. This can include things like taking selfies, looking at pictures of themselves, and looking in the mirror. They might daydream about their perfect self-image, picturing how other people see them and enjoying how great they think they are. For example, a narcissist might spend hours trying on different clothes, posing and smiling in different ways, and improving their looks. This love for themselves makes them feel better about their own self-worth and feeds their ego. 2. Sadness and feeling like a victim. Narcissists may also feel sorry for themselves and act like victims when they are by themselves. They might keep thinking about old complaints, things they think were unfair, and times they think they were wronged. This helps them keep up their story that they are ignored and treated badly. For instance, a narcissist might play over arguments or fights in their head, making themselves look like the harmless victim and other people as the aggressors. This behavior of feeling sorry for themselves keeps them from taking responsibility for their actions and makes them feel like they deserve better. 3. Making plans and schedules. When they talk to other people, narcissists often have a plan. When they are by themselves, they might think about what they are going to do next. This can include coming up with ways to trick people, getting back at people they think have hurt them, or planning how to get more attention and respect. A narcissist might carefully plan how to get someone to love them again, hurt a coworker, or raise their social standing, for example. They stay interested and focused on keeping control of their surroundings by plotting all the time. 4. Getting away through fantasy. When narcissists are by themselves, they often do things like escape. They often hide away in complicated fantasies where they are the best, most successful, most loved, or most attractive people in the world. As a way to deal with their deep-seated fears and dissatisfaction with reality, these dreams help them. For instance, a narcissist might daydream about becoming famous and having a lot of people who love them. They might also dream about having a lot of money and power. These dreams give them short-term relief from their feelings of not being good enough and boost their unrealistic view of themselves. 5. Improving yourself and your skills. When they're by themselves, some narcissists might work on improving themselves and their skills. This can include things like going to the gym, working on a skill, or learning about things that interest them. But their main goal isn't usually to really improve themselves, it's usually to impress others and get respect. A narcissist might spend hours at the gym shaping their body not for health reasons but to get comments and praise from other people. In the same way, they might practice an instrument or a new language to show off their skills and get compliments. 6. Being obsessed with criticism. Narcissists are very sensitive to being rejected or criticized. On their own, they might obsess over bad feedback or slights they think they've been given. This could mean going over negative comments over and over in their head. feeling very angry or sad, and planning ways to get back at the person who said negative things or show that they were wrong. For instance, if a narcissist gets a bad review at work, they may think about it nonstop for hours, feeling deeply hurt, and making plans for how to hurt the reviewer or make things right with other people. 7. Keeping an eye on social media. People who are narcissists often use social media to get approval and recognition. When they're by themselves, they often spend a lot of time checking their fans' likes and comments on social media. They may also compare themselves to others to feel better about themselves and think they are better or more effective. A narcissist, for example, might post carefully chosen pictures and updates that are meant to make other people admire and envy them. In order to get attention and show who is boss, they may also get into fights or trouble online. 8. Doing things that are dangerous or rash. When they're by themselves, some narcissists may do dangerous or rash things. This can include dangerous driving, drinking too much, gaming, and other behaviors that are done for fun. These acts give them a short-term escape from their own emptiness and can be a way to show that they are stronger and less afraid. A narcissist might drive very fast not because they like the thrill, but because they want to feel strong and unbeatable. They might also make dangerous bets with money to show how smart and brave they are. 9. Thinking about proud times. When narcissists are alone, they often think about the great things they've done in the past. They might think about times when they did well, got praise, or were admired to support their inflated sense of self-importance. This helps them keep up their sense of being important and better than everyone else. A narcissist might think a lot about things like awards they've won, compliments they've gotten, or times when they were the center of attention. These memories give them a sense of belonging and help them deal with feelings of not being good enough right now. 10. Not thinking about yourself. Even though they seem confident, a lot of narcissists try to avoid deep reflection. They might not want to look at their real fears, weaknesses, and motivations. When they are by themselves, they might do different things to escape facing who they really are. A narcissist might, for instance, watch a lot of TV shows, play video games, or do other mindless things to avoid thinking about themselves. Avoidance helps them keep up their inflated sense of self-importance and keeps them from facing their real problems. This deep look into what narcissists do when they're alone is over. Thanks for watching and staying with us until the end. We hope this video helped you understand things better. To understand what narcissism is really like and keep yourself safe from manipulation, you need to know what these behaviors mean. If you liked this article, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might find it useful. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get more articles like this. Your help is very important to us, and we hope to see you in the next film. Be careful and know what's going on.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome aboard our journey together. It's truly delightful to have each and every one of you here. I'm brimming with anticipation to delve into today's dialogue and eagerly anticipate hearing your perspectives. This morning, my focus revolves around elucidating the 10 behaviors exhibited by hurtful narcissists that tend to unsettle empaths. Before we plunge into the intricacies of the subject matter, it's imperative to emphasize that the insights I'm about to share are specifically tailored for individuals grappling with emotional manipulation from those who inflict harm upon themselves and others. It's crucial to bear in mind that should you find yourself in the company of individuals capable of inflicting harm, prioritizing your safety is paramount. Seek assistance promptly from medical professionals, law enforcement, or other trusted authorities. Your well-being and that of your loved ones take precedence above all else. Let's get to the heart of the matter now that we've talked about this important point. Prepare to learn about the actions that can make even the toughest narcissist upset. Write down what we say as we go. Also, remember to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss any future shows that are full of useful information that will make your life better. First, try not to get involved in their arguments. Narcissists love chaos, drama, and chances to show how much they hate and dislike themselves. A lot of the time, they use their victims as mental punching bags and hit them hard. But what if you don't want to get involved in their fights or take their words personally, like when they attack, criticize, or project? What if you just stare at them blankly? By avoiding their poisonous web, you make yourself less of a target. The fact that the narcissist can't control or manage you may make them angry and helpless, which is good for you. Their attempts to hurt other people's feelings will fail, so they won't be able to get rid of their bad feelings. Not care about their problems. Point number 2. Have you ever met someone who was so caught up in their own problems, lies, or arguments that you had to snap them out of it? This is exactly how a narcissist goes through life. They use different tricks to change how you see them because they want respect, power, and control. However, what if you show that you don't care? It's possible to let them know that their lies have no effect on your thoughts, feelings, or actions. Just think of how confused they'll be when they understand how little their actions affect you. Think about how angry they'll be when they can't change your mood anymore. You lose control of your problems when you put living your life, achieving your goals, finding happiness, and taking care of your own business first. Because of this, show that their problems, efforts to get you to care, and any other manipulative behavior don't affect you. Third, let other people see them. Narcissists are very good at getting other people to believe what they want them to believe so that they look good. What if, though, their well-thought-out image fell apart in public? What if you told them they were not telling the truth, were bragging, or weren't very good at what they do? Think about how scared they look when someone asks them directly a question, and how they can't answer without giving away who they really are. Imagine how upset they are when everyone sees their flaws or mistakes. You show them how they really are and take away their power. They can no longer trick or fool you or anyone else because everyone can see who they really are. Don't be afraid to talk to them straight. Show them who you really are in public, and don't put up with their lies and plans. Do not give up. Let them know that you can see right through their lies and tricks. 4. Tell them the truth about who they are. What would happen if you told them who they really were instead of believing all of their lies? Who knows? Maybe you won't believe their lies and will stop letting them control you. I see through your lies and manipulative tactics. You're telling them when you ask them about their feelings and personal stories. You show them you're smart and won't fall for their tricks. How are you going to do this, though? Don't be afraid to question a narcissist's story when they say bad things about someone or make one up to make you feel sorry for them. Let them know that you will not let their lies go unnoticed. Since you are no longer playing, their game is thrown off, and they don't know how to move forward. Number 5. Show them you don't care about them. What would happen if you were mean to them like they are mean to you? What if you didn't pay attention to them and made them feel like they were not important? One powerful way to get back at narcissists is to treat them badly. It shows that you won't let them hurt or rule you if you act like they do. They will no longer be able to complain or judge you. How are you going to do this, though? First, don't let them talk over you or make you feel bad about yourself. Keep your cool and don't give up when things get tough. Tell them that you won't put up with their selfish actions and that they can't scare you anymore. 6th, don't care that they exist. Let's say you laughed or gave them a look that said, you can't be serious, when they try to trick you. They can get weaker if you don't pay attention to them. You aren't giving them the respect and attention they want because you don't care about how selfish they are being. You have shown them that their lies and tricks don't work on you. Be careful, though, and see what they say instead. When they try to trick people and their stories don't work, they might lose it because they made up difficult details and added to them. 7th, being honest at all times. This kind of person doesn't really know who they are, but they're great at controlling other people. What would happen if you told them the truth, even if it hurt? Did you tell them the truth about what they needed to hear, even if they didn't want to hear it? One of the best ways to figure out what kind of person a narcissist is to be completely honest with them. If you tell them the cold, hard truth, they might fall apart. Narcissists don't like it when facts are brought up that make them feel less important than they really are, especially when those facts go against what they believe about themselves. Say what others might be afraid to say. Keep an eye on how their act falls apart when they see what they did. Number 8. Turning off everything. Narcissists enjoy making up stories about who they are that aren't true. But what if you looked past their show and saw how weak, pointless, and useless they really are? If you can get through their dream, you can take away their power. The game is over for them when you see how weak they really are and how little they value themselves. They are aware that you can see through their act, which makes them look weak. They can't keep acting like everything is fine any longer. 9. Not giving a damn. One great way to weaken narcissists is to ignore the fact that they exist. If you don't pay attention to them, you're giving them the boost the ego needs. This can make them crazy and keep them from getting the approval they really need. Even though it's hard, the work is worth it. It is important to keep going even if the silence is too much to bear. I promise you that the choice is much harder than putting up with their efforts to control you. Don't care about what they want, and watch as their power slowly goes away. 10. Get up and leave. There is no longer any link between you and them if you give up on them and walk away. It states, you don't matter anymore, and I don't care. It means not giving them your time, energy, care, or worry because they are narcissistic. That means you no longer want to talk to them. I understand that this isn't a fun or simple task. I agree that it's not simple. But believe me when I say it's possible and good for your health. I hope that we've learned something new together. If it helped you, please click like and tell someone what you learned that was most important. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell if you're new to my channel. That way, you'll know when new videos up all week. Don't forget how to free yourself and how much you're worth. Thanks for seeing. See you at the next show.